Main event, we got skeezers. All right, shout out to the skeezers here. By the way, skeezers is not a pejorative. Skeezers is a description. All right, skeezers is a description. So we're gonna start with this woman named Joy Taylor, and the other woman's name is Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. Both of these women are old, washed up skeezers. All right, they look good still. All right, just because you look good on the outside doesn't mean you look good on the inside. I will take one of these women to the woodshed. Right, the other woman I'm not very interested in. She annoying me, so she already kind of losing value to me. But of course, the main world, the black community has adopted these two people, these two tragic mulattoes, as voice boxes for older women who still are dating. All right, and who cares about any of them and their advice? One of these women has been married and divorced twice, and the other one probably married and divorced once in alleged Lily Lintlicker. All right, but for some reason they appear on all of these celebrity podcast shows, and we supposed to listen to these skeezers. All right, I don't know what's going on. And a skeezer is a term of endearment. All right, but it says right here, Joy Taylor, 38 years old. All right, but this is why I'm at with 19 and 20-year-olds. Makes a wild confession about sex that she needs it every day. She says, I need that Dilsnick every day. We're going to hear a short clip about this later on in the show. But it says she's the one, she continues to reveal shocking details about her dating life months after being named in a bombshell Fox Sports lawsuit. The 38-year-old Taylor recently relaunched the Too Personal podcast with the co-host Taylor Rooks, but you've seen the other woman on there, and revealed that she needs to have sex every day. If you guys don't remember, this woman has been accused of having sex with her boss, a.k.a. Charlie Dixon, who we call Fred from Scooby-Doo. But did you know recently, as last week, Charlie Dixon has been relieved of his duties for other women coming out accusing him of sexual battery. This flew under the radar, but this was the last week he's relieved of his duties, not just for Joy Taylor, but apparently other women have come out and said, yeah, he did it too. So for those wondering, Charlie Dixon has now been fired. All right, for those who don't know. All right, what do we got here going forward? We're going to play a couple of clips here, but let me find the clip of Joy Taylor saying that she needs to have sex every day. The problem with this clip, it's an edit. It's like a commercial. All right, so I don't have the full clip, but here it is.
Welcome to Too Personal. I am your host, Joy Taylor.
I don't dislike men.
I actually wish I hated men. I love men. I love so
men.
much.
I continue to date them. I'm 42. My libido's through the roof.
Oh, I have to have sex every day.
Let me take a sip. Oh, Lord have mercy.
All right, see. Hey, any woman reaching for wine glasses is a red flag. All right, so this is when
I'm 40.
So this is the clip that has gone viral of her saying, this is Cheyenne Bryant, a so-called doctor, all right, an alleged doctor, all right, not an engineer doctor, saying her libido is through the roof. We do actually have this clip here saying the same thing, and let's play the clip. This is the Two Skeezer podcast. All right, so here we go right here.
I'm 42. My libido's through the roof. I'm enough for 10 women. So you can't possibly be in my house in multiple houses.
Child, I know, it gets crazy. Every year I get older, I'm like, what am I going to do? Oh, I have to have sex every day, and I can't. I'm not.
We got to get married.
I need to get married. I have to get a husband.
We need to get married. I need to get a husband. Why?
We got to.
All right, ma'am, ladies, the Undertaker is here. Ma'am, you don't even have much life left to offer someone. We got to get married. Not we got to fall in love. We got to get married. All right, so let's hear the rest of this.
Find a husband so we can just take him down every morning, every night. We
Lies.
need it.
Yeah.
Look at that rack. I mean, I'm going to tell you, man. All right, them's got to be some soggy, saggy waggies, but they be sitting up right, yeah, want to bite, yeah. Okay, we need to get focused right here. We need to stay focused.
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must.
Them some sloppy titties, boy. I'm going to tell you, them going to be sloppy when she take them up out of that bra. But I tell you what, I'll fold her ass up like a love letter from the second grade. All right, but here this here.
We can just take him down every morning, every night. We need it.
Yeah. Let's focus.
Yeah, let me take a sip. Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, that's a lie. You see how they lied?
Okay, we're back.
You see, that's a lie. So they're saying that let's get to the main event here. What the hell's going on with my damn hair? Hold up for a second. Okay, here we go right here. These are dysfunctional women, all right? But what they're saying is that they've been out in these streets so damn long that they're afraid to catch STIs that they're going to go what? They're going to go get married so they can take their husband down every day. Absolute filthy, rotten-ass lies right there.
Silence, you fool.
Lies. They're not going to take their husband down every day, all right? Because the type of men they want to marry aren't the type of men that they're going to respect to give them access to that womb every day. That's number one. Number two, these women can't get pregnant, so he's probably going to have erectile dysfunction. He's not going to have enough pheromones to keep him erect when he's out there trying to bust an old woman, okay? It's not going to happen for him, all right? It's not going to happen for him at all. What man's going to marry these two old women? What man are going to marry them right here? But let's go turn the volume. Let's go ahead and play this clip.
Too, my libido's through the roof.
I have to have sex every day.
Let me take a sip. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Everyone was catfishing.
Fuck let us in chat rooms.
I have no idea.
Stranger fucking danger. The idea that
Oh, my goodness. Right here, though. I'll take Joy Taylor down, though. Joy Taylor, if you watching the show, because I know you are, you curious about what the notorious Every Woman's Fantasy is going to talk about, I will fold your ass up over there. She got some nice feet out there. It is what it is, brothers.
We just looking at the booty. We're looking at the breast. We're looking at her neck. We're looking at her feet. We're looking at her.
No, I ain't looking at no feet. Now, ain't nobody looking at no feet.
You don't looking at feet? I'm looking at feet.
Me too. All right, but let's hear the rest.
being critical of America means that you don't love it is fucking dumb.
Yo, you need to work some shit out.
I get that a lot of people don't trust the media anymore, but I think the truth is super important.
Silence, you fool.
She a bird brain. She a bird brain.
I think the truth is
She got too many opinions and not too much thought in that head. All right, she need to be seen more than she's heard. And for some reason, she thinks that she need to be heard more than she's seen. All right, I don't need to hear.
Silence, you fool.
I don't need to hear this voice for very long at all.
super important.
One of the most profitable industries in the history of life is the fear industry. So I don't be believing shit.
If you put me in a space where I'm in a corner and I have to defend myself, I am going to say something that is going to mentally and emotionally destroy you.
Yep, see? She toxic.
Silence, you fool.
She toxic. She revealing, guys, pay attention to these red ass flags. We got wine. We got her on the cock carousel. We got her married and divorced at least once, if not twice. We got her sleeping with her boss to get to the top. We got her out here a whole... And now she's going to try to, instead of leaving, you put me in a space where I have to defend myself. Instead of walking out of the door, she's going to take you down. Okay? Red ass flags. She toxic.
That's my goal, actually.
That's going to be my goal.
People want to experience things that feels authentic. People really attach to something that feels that way. Or
holy moly. Hey, man, Joy, you can lay up on my couch like this, though. Let's not get it twisted. All right, she can definitely lay up on this couch. You can lay up in my bed like this. She got her legs all oiled up like she Gloria Velez. All right, yes, she do. And take your shirt off. All right, but that's neither here nor there. All right, this woman is better seen than I heard. Do you guys agree? Do you guys agree? She looked good, but for some reason, people think that we care about her opinion. Ma'am, toot your ass up. Toot that ass up. And throw it ass in the circle. That's all we need you to do. All right, ladies, take
get
notes.
older, I'm like, what am I?
Take notes, ladies. All right, all this talk is not doing you very well. All right, it is what it is. She could be Anna Kournikova, but no. Remember Anna Kournikova didn't talk? She was just a deaf mute, just standing there, holding a tennis racket, and everybody went crazy. She was the most searched up internet personality of all times. All right, you never heard her talk. And she was just as good. Joy Taylor, on the other hand. All right. Be seen, not heard. All right, but let's read this particular part of the argument right here. She says she needs sex every day and refuses to date anyone under 25. Okay, there you go right there. All right, Joy Taylor want to wrap somebody in that warm embrace.
Wrap you in.
Yes, indeed.
My warm embrace.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. 25 and 38. Yeah, that seems inappropriate. if it was a man. If it was a man, men been getting up here saying this shit. Trick Daddy said it. Shannon Sharp did it. Men been saying they want younger women and, like, you know, emerging adults. But when she says it, everybody's good. The 38-year-old broadcaster is right. Her casting about broads, it says, has built a reputation of her sharp analysis and what is it called? Her sharper tongues. She got a sharp tongue. She's now commanding attention for a different kind, her own life. It says she recently reintroduced her fans to the Tupac personal podcast, this time without the former host, Taylor Rook. Smart decision, Taylor, to separate yourself from this woman. While the split was never officially addressed, the new show, we don't care about that. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Every year I get older, I'm like, what am I going to do? I have to have sex every day. I can't. I'm not used to this being this way, blah, blah, blah. Where's the 25-year-old? I say this tenderly because I'm 38 effing years old. She says age limit. I would say right now, at my age right now, I wouldn't date anyone younger than 25, 26. Do we have the audio? Do we have the audio of this clip? 25 or 26 for a 38-year-old woman. Do you think this is appropriate? Would you say this is appropriate? We do have the audio of the clip.
Man, I'm also like,
all right, so here we go right here. We do have the audio. Let's play the video.
I say this tenderly because I'm 38 fucking years old.
Oh, whoa.
So, yeah, like I've been working for 20 years. I'm a professional adult.
So we can cut off a lot of dudes if you dating, you're not dating, whatever. But like Future, what's the age limit?
Age limit?
As far as youth to older. What's the youngest to the oldest? Like what's your range?
I'm telling myself right now. I would say right now, at my age right now. Yeah, I would not date younger than 25, 26.
That's a
Why
good
are you laughing?
Why is that funny?
No, because I thought she was going to be on
I thought you would say.
I thought she was going to be on some like 35 to 57.
Me too.
Oh no! I mean, I don't think I could. I don't know. I'm not going to get up here and lie. Okay, young men are very aggressive and they do not care how old I am. And
Wait, but Joy, I have to ask you.
I'm also like I say this. 25
they're saying
is a
that these
grown
young men are really.
25 is grown. I agree.
They're saying
Nah, you ain't about to have me out here on some bullshit.
No,
25 is a grown ass man.
They're saying.
Really? Hold on for a second.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Did she say 25 is a grown-ass man? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the absolute craziest double standard I've ever heard in my life. Men were just getting crucified and wrecked for calling a woman legal and grown between the age of 19 and 25. I thought these were children. Because when I date a 25-year-old, I'm dating a child. Or she's a child. She could be your daughter.
Has the modern dating landscape confused you? Have many of the standards that you heard, you're kind of tired of hearing about, and you're wondering, what does it all mean? Well, look no further. Join us talking about the monetized dating marketplace right now on Locals. And it is CoachGregAdams.locals.com. You can create a free account to join the conversation between the Coach Gang members. But also on Sunday, we do a live stream demonstrating all aspects of the monetized dating marketplace. And coming soon in 2025, you're going to have access to a sample of the monetized dating marketplace course where you can get information related to how to participate in the monetized dating marketplace and or how to understand it, so you're not out here spinning your wheels trying to figure out how you're going to best deal with the monetized dating marketplace. Listen, everything and every aspect of dating is monetized. We just want to relieve the frustration that you might have about it. So the best way to do it is make a free account right there on Locals, CoachGregAdams.locals.com. You can get access to those live streams, but create a free account. Just join the conversation. I am the only one covering this conversation from this point of view. And yes, I am ahead of my time. Get ahead of the information before you're priced out.
Now, all of a sudden, It's a grown-ass man. Now, let's get this clear, just so you guys know. Just so you guys know who she's talking about. Let me see here. Yeah, I thought 25 was a kid. Now it's a grown-ass man. This is crazy, bro. You know what she's talking about, just so you guys know. What she's talking about is this. All right, this is what let me see if I can pull this up. What she's talking about is this right here. This is what she's talking about. Okay? Because she's right about the same age as Drea and Jalen Green. Jalen Green's about 23, 24. Drea was about 38, 39. Okay, so when she's talking about young men that she wants and she bangs, because she's banging somebody every day and she ain't married. So she's saying these men are hella aggressive and she's trying to, she's fending them off like crazy. She has to have sex every day. Let's do the math. She's talking about these young NBA players and NFL players. That's who she's talking about. Not you 25-year-old pookies. She's talking about these guys pushing up on her. That's what she's talking about. So in her mind, because here's a secret. A lot of 30-year-old, 38-year-old women still think they're young. They do. They still think they're young. All right. I don't know why, but when you talk about a 38-year-old woman, she will still tell you, I'm young. And you're like, no, you're not. 19 is young. Right? 21 is young. For a woman, 38 is an old ass maid. Now, just because you look good doesn't mean you're young. Just because you look younger doesn't mean you're young. But talk to any woman that is below 40, anywhere close to 40, 32 to 38, she still thinks she's young, right? She still thinks she can go out and she still thinks she looks good or looks like a 20-year-old. Okay, a 20-year-old. But guys, I always say this. A 20-year-old woman kind of probably looks 16, right? So she looks young. Like if you even if you were a guy and you were 38 and you're like, I still look young. I look like I'm about 27. Go stand next to a 27-year-old man. That 27-year-old man looks 23, right? He don't look 27. It's very rare, especially with these young boys today, all right, and they feet be doing like this. People look younger than their age almost always. So when you're talking about a woman who is 38, who still thinks she's young, she still thinks she looks 27, but stand her next to a 27-year-old, the 27-year-old will look like she's 21. So this age thing is where people get it all fucked up. Most people don't look their age. But older women will look younger and throw that 27 out there. Okay, you look like an old 27-year-old bitch. You look like a 27-year-old old woman. You look like an overly mature 27-year-old. You look like a 27-year-old like in a 1980s yearbook. So when people say they look younger and they throw out some age, if I dyed my beard, I'd look 35. I look like an older 35-year-old person. That's what I would look like, an older 35. A mature 35, because even young people carry themselves differently. Their self-esteem, their goofiness, their immaturity, their lack of social awareness, right? They, even at 27, they look 23, but they act 19. So now we got exception to the rule. What she's talking about is these niggas banging her. These niggas wanting to marry a guy like this, a guy that been in the NBA for at least 7 years or 6 years, not 2 years. Okay, so there we go right there. That's where people get it twisted of what she's saying. They're trying to misconstrue what she's saying here. They're like, understanding, let me get you straight here. You would take a 25-year-old regular guy? The answer is no. She'd take a 25-year-old NFL guy like Josh Jacobs.
25-year-old men are where it's at. All the older women, that's what I'm trying to say. The women that I've been talking to, like in their 30s, late 30s, they're like, like these younger men, they come, they're intentional, they come with it. They're like not playing around.
These women are lying. I'm going to just let you know right now, because if you listen, I know people are going to say that I'm lying, and I don't lie. I've never told a lie on this show. That's a lie. I'm going to tell you why that's a lie. That's just old broads coping to try to go after younger men that they can control. The reason why I know it's a lie, ask any 24-year-old woman, are men that are the age she just described doing that? I'll wait. Ask a 24-year-old woman, are you experiencing this from Gen Z men? The answer is no. They're going to be like, nah, these Gen Z men ain't shit. They don't never going to go nowhere. They don't take me nowhere. She talking about 25-year-old millionaires. She talking about these niggas that could trick on her. That's what she talking about. That'll trick on a 38-year-old broad because, yeah. Ask a 24-year-old woman, are young men aggressive? Are they approaching? Are they paying for shit? Are they intentional? Are they laying pipe down? Are they looking to get married? Are they relationship minded? The answer is no. This is a complete lie. And all these young dudes are doing, these young rich dudes she wants to go after, they're going after her because they want to fuck Joy Taylor, not Joy Reid. They want to fuck Joy Taylor. They want to put a notch on their fucking belt. They want to go after some easy-ass jock-sniffing punani. They want to go after jock-sniffing punani. She's a jock-sniffer. All right? And so, yeah, what 25-year-old NBA player or NFL or don't want to fuck her? All right? Yeah. All right, but that is bullshit that they're coping to try to use so they can get the guy in a position to knock their ass up and get on 34 years of child support. Drea Michelle's tactic.
They want to date you. They treat you like you're a goddess.
This is a lie, bruh. They lying.
They appreciate you. They talk life into you. I am hearing that these younger men from all these women, they are where it's at. I've never dated a younger man before.
Lies.
No. I've never wanted to.
They're telling the truth.
At this point, they're talking about.
Is this the truth after dark? They're telling the truth.
Okay. So now when they fuck her about 3 or 4 times, then what happens? They skedaddle. And that's why she's still single. Okay, so younger guys are running game on old broads. This is like when Shannon Sharp got game ran on him by a 19-year-old. So these women are getting game ran on them by young niggas. That's what they're saying. Right? How the hell you getting game ran on you and you 38 years old and got money in your pocket? All right, let's continue.
This is what I'm hearing. And even
but I don't it's 20. I don't want to be clear here because I'm not. I don't 25 is a grown man.
It's a grown man. Joy.
Okay,
you're not. Don't.
You're not
worry
about to have
that.
me on some bullshit.
What about it? What else is non-negotiable for you? Because this is a whole thing.
I'm less and less interested in religious men, if I'm being honest with you. I told Paul this the other day. I don't know. You hit me with the man of God thing. I says,
but you say God a lot on your podcast.
God?
Yeah, you be like, God, oh my God.
Oh my God. No.
Oh my God is different.
Oh my God is different than me.
Hey, Paul Pierce, bro. Hey, listen. I know you just swagger jacking my shit at this point, but bro, let's have a conversation. Nigga, get me on the podcast. I know you watching. You're not CGA. You're not able to handle this, bro. Get in the fucking wheelchair and let me get in the captain's chair. All right, I've been seeing you lately. I've been hearing your shit. You sound like me. It is what it is. Nobody can deny it. You just basically just taking my shit and running with it.
Straight jacket.
But you're ill-equipped to be the notorious one. Let me get in there. Get in over in the other chair. Get your ass in that wheelchair. And then let me handle these broads. All right? Because I can handle these old dusty broads. All right? I know how to handle old women. All right? But let's get in here.
A man of God. If you're leading, I don't know. I've just had some. I've had some negative experiences with people that lead with their religion.
Are you religious?
Not really. No. So I would say I'm a person of faith, but I'm not. Okay. I was raised in a Baptist church, very, very religious family. I don't think that just because you're a Christian that you are, not living a good life.
Oh, this woman, an old skeezer. She an old skeezer. And again, she grew up in the church, and look what happened. All right, she grew up in the church. Did that stop her from being out here skeezing? All right, no, it didn't. I'm going to give me a God-fearing woman. She don't even want a God-fearing man, skeezer. All right, but shout out to her, man. No disrespect. What is she saying here? Getting back to her shit.
I'm just saying, if that's the first thing that you bring to the table, it's a red flag for me because
I feel like they're hiding behind their religion.
I don't care. Why? What does this matter to
happened
me?
with that before. That's what that happened.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have a trigger behind that.
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah,
I absolutely.
yeah.
I'm acknowledging. I'm triggered by this, and it's it's become a red flag for me.
She a walking red flag, but I understand what she's talking about.
I'm not saying that if you believe in God that you are a red flag. I also don't give a fuck. So just tell somebody else about it. I think for some men, they think that that's what women are looking for. Like looking for a good Christian man.
Yeah.
And some people are, but just not me. So
but this is my thing about religion too. Like, like man may not like lead with it, but like some men needed to pull them out of places. Like when there's nothing else, like I felt like religion like helped me pull me out of some dark places. And like I believe
religion or faith.
Faith, probably faith,
right?
More so than like
because to me those are two different things.
Okay,
believing in God, having spirituality, having a connection with your spiritual side, praying.
Why do black people talk so much about God? I don't understand why black people talk so much about religion and God, and you guys are fucking heathens. It's so disgraceful. And then y'all get on the podcast thumping Bibles and talking morality. And look at your fucking neighborhoods and communities. Look at the out of wedlock births. Look at the single mothers. Look at the divorce. Look at the goddamn Pookies and Ray Rays, you guys. Pookie spawns out here. You guys, look at the filth and look at the feminism, the misogyny, the misandry. Look at the amount of out of wedlock sex that you guys have. Look at the hypersexuality. Like, what are we talking? I cannot stand when black people talk religion. You guys are goddamn heathens, man. Might as well accept the devil at this point and be guided by Satan himself. You guys are fucking heathens, man. Stop. Stop it. Can't stand you Bible thumpers. And then these celebrity Bible thumpers. I can't stand when these people get up here and talk about religion so much. It's so terrible. Terrible. And she talking about whoring and getting sex every day. Then want to come out here, religion and faith. All right, stop. Paul Pierce, stop. Stop. I can't stand when they do this. Because one minute they joking about sex. The next minute, the Lord said in 1 Corinthians, in the Bible it says 1 Corinthians chapter 8, and you ain't read nary any Bible. Man, go sit the fuck down.
All those things I do.
Yeah.
But
same. But religion is different.
To lead with like, you know, like let's go to church on Sunday.
I'm Christian, I'm Catholic, I'm Baptist, whatever it is, that's like your religion versus I'm a man of faith because
and we listening to these skeezers about religion. I mean, I can't, man, I can't take black people seriously, for real. You guys talk about shit like you're in the kindergarten. Right? This is crazy. You guys, and black podcasters be 40, 50 years old talking about married to get married. You're already old. You're 38. She's 42. Cheyenne Bryant, 50, 11 years old. Paul Pierce, 50 plus. Talking about marriage. Guys, why do old people talk about getting married? What is going on? What is going on with you old people in marriage? What am I missing? You guys missed the marriage window. Not only do you talk about getting married, y'all been divorced twice. Once over here, twice over here, 2 failed marriages. Sit down, man. Look, it's over. Throw the towel. Man, just ride off into the sunset and be single and fornicate like you're doing anyway. Now y'all just want to get married one day and religions and faith. Shut the fuck up. Like, I don't get it. I don't get what this conversation is about. You guys are old and washed, bruh.
Pray. I believe
saying that if you believe in God, that you are a red flag.
Believe in a higher power.
But also for me,
to my
I feel like a lot of people a lot of men that are extremely religious think that if we get together, that I'm going to start doing that. And like, I'm not.
Believe in a higher power.
But also for me,
I
feel like a lot of people a lot of men that are extremely religious think that if we get together, that I'm going to start doing that. And like, I'm not.
Yeah. She don't want to be held accountable for her actions. She want to be in these streets, all right?
In these streets?
She want to be in these damn streets. Talking about, I ain't going to be going to church. I thought you was one. goodness. Anyway, I think that's about it. All I can handle of these two people right here. But if you want to go see her videos, go join her podcast. I would put up a poster of her. What did she look like 5 years ago? That's what I want to know. All right, but I wouldn't want to look like what she looked like young. Hold on for a second. Joy Taylor at age 19. Age 19. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Let's see what we got. Do we got some young? Okay, we got one here. All right. I don't know if that's 19, though. All right. So hold on for a second. I want to make sure this is not going to be an underage photo of her. All right. So we do have a photo of her right here. This looks like it possibly is a high school photo, so I can't say too much. But there she is. She looks a lot cuter. You can see right here, this is the natural version of her. This is the version that nature gave her to find a goddamn husband and stay with one. Now, what is this version over here? The Jezebel version, okay? That's the Lilith version over there. That's the spirit of Satan over here. This is the feminist version of her. She was over here in her natural element, riding on pheromones and fertilized punani. This is the unfertilized version of her over here. This is the whole unfertilized version of her over here. This is the psyops version. This is the Medusa version over here. All right, here we go right here. I'll take her back here all day because she can be moldable. All right, over here, not malleable. This is over here, frozen. All right, it is what it is. Shout out to y'all. That's the main event. Do me a favor, hit the like button. I think we'll save the rest of the other part of the show for tonight.
Check me out on the Free Agent Lifestyle channel for the best morning live stream every weekday. And of course, we're back for the evening live streams as well. Check out the times in the featured channels on this channel right here. And also the links are in the description box. I will see you there.
New world order.